Jacob is a character from the book of Genesis in the Old Testament, the grandson of Abraham, and the son of Isaac and Rebekah. In Genesis, Jacob's life is marked by constant conflict, starting from birth with his twin brother and continuing through his marriages and even his children. Many of these conflicts were due to Jacob's carelessness or actions rather than unavoidable circumstances. Despite being blessed by God and considered a significant figure in the Bible, Jacob was often embroiled in strife. Why was this so? The conflict between Jacob and his twin brother Esau began at birth. Esau, as the firstborn, had the birthright, but Jacob, with his mother Rebekah's help, tricked Esau into giving it up. Later, Jacob deceived their father, Isaac, who was old and nearly blind, to receive the blessing intended for Esau, provoking Esau's anger. As a result, Esau intended to kill Jacob, forcing him to flee to Haran. In Haran, Jacob spent many years, acquired wealth and family, and eventually decided to return home following God's command. On his way back, Jacob feared reuniting with Esau and sent gifts to appease him, praying for reconciliation. When the brothers finally met, Esau forgave Jacob, and they reconciled. However, the family discord did not end there. While fleeing Esau's wrath, Jacob met Rachel and fell in love with her, desiring to marry her. But her father Laban tricked Jacob into marrying her older sister Leah first. Jacob ended up marrying both sisters, leading to tension and competition between them as Jacob loved Rachel more, making Leah feel neglected. This conflict intensified over the issue of bearing children. Leah bore several sons, while Rachel initially could not. Rachel, desperate for children, gave her maid Bilhah to Jacob as a surrogate. Leah, not to be outdone, gave her maid Zilpah to Jacob, further escalating the rivalry. Jacob failed to manage these conflicts wisely. Eventually, Rachel bore Joseph, but the rivalry and discord continued, extending to Jacob's children. Before discussing his children, Jacob also experienced conflict with his father-in-law Laban. Jacob worked for Laban for 7 years to marry Rachel, but was tricked into marrying Leah and had to work another 7 years. Over time, Jacob's livestock, a symbol of wealth, grew significantly, intensifying conflict with Laban's sons and souring his relationship with Laban. Finally, Jacob, following God's command, secretly left with his family. Laban pursued Jacob, but, in the end, they met at Gilead, reconciled, and made a covenant. Jacob had many children but favored Joseph and Benjamin, the sons of his beloved Rachel. His favoritism towards Joseph caused severe jealousy among the other brothers. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a richly ornamented robe, a clear sign of his special treatment, which fueled the brothers' hatred. Joseph, naively sharing dreams that suggested he would rule over his family, further incited their jealousy and anger. This animosity led the brothers to sell Joseph to slave traders, faking his death by dipping his robe in animal blood and lying to Jacob. Joseph endured slavery in Egypt, eventually rising to power through his wisdom and God's favor. During a famine, Joseph's preparations in Egypt ensured plenty of food. His brothers, unaware of his identity, came to Egypt seeking food. Joseph, initially concealing his identity, tested them and discovered their remorse for past actions. Eventually, Joseph revealed himself, leading to a tearful reunion and forgiveness. He explained their actions were part of God's plan, inviting them to live in Egypt under his protection, bringing the story to a beautiful conclusion. Jacob faced conflicts with his brother Esau, father-in-law Laban, wives Rachel and Leah, and his children. Though they were generally good people, constant strife occurred largely due to Jacob's flaws. Despite being blessed by God and playing a significant role in the Old Testament, Jacob's human weaknesses were evident. If you're curious about other stories, leave a comment. I'll create engaging content and share it on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe and like.